Hello everyone and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 with Mycroft Jr. and Syndella, episode 34. We're in Act 3 near the beginning, and we just finished disarming this basement of most of its traps. A lot of them were fireworks rigged to tripwires. However, we have a different trap at the end here, which is just a normal trapped chest. And we have a blackmail letter in the chest. Our fur, package still waiting for you at Fellow Gears. You'd better not be late again, or we'll start to wonder if you're really as committed as you claim to be. Pick it up, put it in the teddy bears, make the donation. It couldn't be simpler, really. If it's still here this time tomorrow, we'll stuff you with it. As you well know, we've plenty to spare. So it appears
has been converting toys into deadly traps. Very naughty.
that Arthur, the man who we argued with in front of this house, was blackmailed into making that donation that we already disarmed at the refugee donation center of the booby trap toys. That book's not relevant.
I wonder, is that? No. An ordinary lamp. Pity.
I love getting Astarin's reaction to seeing
A quick rummage.
Arabian-shaped lamps. And surprisingly, there aren't any hidden rooms in this basement, for once. Yeah. Okay. So, we should be able to... we should be good to go once we've grabbed these boxes of fireworks, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Because they do pack an explosive punch. Okay. And I will offload that to the pack mule. Alright, and there's not really anything else of note here. You cannot inform the parents that their basement was rigged to blow to high hell. I think we haven't been upstairs yet.
What have we here?
Here we have our first journal. It's just a frigging love story or poem by Arthur Gross. A lot of the alcohol in this act is default configured to consume on left click instead of pick it up, so be careful with that.
Okay.
If it shows the gear icon, you'll need to right click to pick it up.
I don't think the children could cope with being homeless again.
We're lucky there's still decent folk about.
I found a letter in his desk. A letter from Arthur to Madame Amira. Madame Amira, thank you for the invitation. You know how much I love Shiraz's caress, but I haven't lived down my last experience with the Drow twins, and I fear they won't have forgotten my little mishap. So that was probably my last visit. I hope you'll understand. Signed, Arthur. Oh, I'm sending some clothes you might like Shadowheart into her inventory.
Okay.
Act 3 is where dress-up game really begins. Although we won't have many good options to pick from until we get into this city proper. Anyways, I think we're done here. We've updated the... Okay, we've updated a lot of quests since I last checked them, apparently. Oh, we updated investigate the suspicious toys. Our objective now says, looks like our fur is a regular at Shiraz's caress. We should try and find him there. Right. We don't know where that is yet, but we will find him there when we want to. Okay, there's a shop here. The smith is grumpy as hell, which I guess I should demonstrate.
My mind. And, well, eat it.
Welcome, adventurer. I take it you're new to Rivington. No doubt you came here to choose from my fine selection of weapons. Yes, I seem to have it all. Clubs, swords, maces, bows, cutting and gutting galore. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you?
How will you know my perfect weapon?
I provide a personalized service for my customers to make sure the weapon I choose is the perfect fit. Tell me, how do you like to kill?
This is interesting. I never got any of this dialogue the first time, and he just told me to F off whenever I talked to him. I guess the difference is that I talked to his merchant employee downstairs first, and or that I was a dragonborn. It does depend on who I'm killing and how much they piss me off.
Killing is so much more satisfying.
Oh,
when you really
right.
mean it. And when you kill someone, what do you feel?
Right. I understand what's happening here now.
I can see it in your eyes, though. You can't help feeling a tingle of pleasure all the same. One more question, if you'll humor me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you?
Kind of fricked up question is this?
You'll do so much worse by the time I'm done with you.
The frick you talking about, man?
You're the lick spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. He'll find your weaknesses, stick a knife in the cracks and prise you apart. Unless you get him first. When you find the Lordling, tell him Oren is watching.
So Oren is a shapeshifter.
Okay.
How long has she been watching?
Ah, yes.
And there's the real one.
You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward.
I didn't do shit. I've been out here. Oh, right, you were attacked by a doppelganger. She was impersonating. Oh, I guess she was impersonating me when she attacked him.
Is that so? You've got some evil twin running round whacking people round the back of the head. I'll tell you now, you'll be seeing bloody double when I'm done with you.
Please, it's true. Aw, frick. Turn off the cheats. Are they off? Actually, why can't I take bonuses from Shadowheart? It wouldn't matter much in this case. Oh, so close! Oof.
A liar and a thug. It's time someone beat some bloody respect into you.
Well, it's a good thing this isn't an important character, but let's not kill it.
No escape.
It was self-defense, Your Honor. But anyways, if Orin doesn't impersonate him, he's just kind of an asshole, so...
Too close to Gildro Angleiron. His work must not be interrupted.
Yeah, he greatly prefers to work in silence and let his employee downstairs handle sales. What's this, though? A book about the Iron Hand gnomes in his house here? That's odd. And a letter from the fulfilled heart, whatever that means. And a letter signed Dearest Gildro from his mother. That's cute. A book on rune powder. So he definitely knows what the Iron Hands gnomes are about. And his journal. It's been almost 15 years since I bought this forge from old Gossoon, and in that time I thought I'd seen everything, but I was wrong. The scimitar that Rivington Rat brought in yesterday is the third weapon made of infernal iron I purchased in the last month. The only infernal weapons I've seen since I've been here. Of course, I sold them all pronto, probably getting less than I might have if I was willing to sit on them for a while, but that's something I am not willing to do. Mama Angliron didn't raise any fools, but still I have to wonder, where are these diabolic weapons coming from? So apparently we have a mysterious source of infernal iron in the city. And we have a hatch in his house. that has the
It's locked.
trap shimmer, but
From the
it's
other side.
locked
Wonder
from the
where it
other side,
leads.
so we can't use that yet. We will figure out where it goes later, though. Now, this is the shop. He's got some display pieces up here, none of them are worth taking, though. This chest might be worth busting into, though.
What a day.
Welcome to the Rivington General.
Oh, I just stole the entire chest. Okay, sure, that works.
Or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say, huh? Sorry. I just get so excited doing the best job ever. Yeah, I get to talk to people all day and work for the best damn smith in all of Rivington, Gildro Angliron. He's a living legend. Do you know he's won Best Smith in Rivington 7 years in a row? And he says that if I move enough stock,
I'm pretty
I
sure
might
he's
even
the
get to
only
have a go
smith
on the
in
anvil.
Rivington when I think about it.
It's Gildro Angliron, for God's sake. If you knew how good he was, trust me, you'd feel exactly the same way.
So open the trade menu and then tell her to check up on your boss. In the meantime, I'm going to try and deal with this chest I accidentally stole. Whole cloth. I just had a bit of gold in it.
Still alive, so that's progress. Soft and with haste.
Oh, and if you really want to be rude, you can steal his Meister certificate here. Is she distracted enough to look through these books? Perfect. I don't know whether I have that one or not. I'm taking it anyways.
What path now?
And then reading it and sending it to camp.
Oh, you're gonna like the dancing breeze. It's a glaze, though.
Yeah, I'm aware.
You want it?
I don't know. Buy everything unique.
Why?
Because they're uniques. And I can always get the gold back off of her with a start. If we even really need it back.
What else minds their business? I'll be fine.
I'm just getting a little tired of having a cluttered ass inventory.
That's fair. But they're uniques. They can't be gotten anywhere else, and I don't know how she's going to react when we tell her to check up on her boss. Is he knocked out permanent or temporary? Temporary, good. So he'll be back once we long rest. Anyways, you can commiserate a bit with this lady if you're a Dragonborn yourself. And be like, oh, also she reveals to you that the reason she's so eager to sell is because he promised her that he might let her use the forge herself if she moves enough stock.
Yeah, she talked about
Oh,
that.
right. So Dragonborns can just be like, all right, let's see what I can do about that for you. And technically, if we buy all her unique, she did but move a lot of stock, even if she doesn't keep any profits because he's stealing back.
This is probably gonna take me a minute. But I have a lot of stuff to sell.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to do something else while I do that.
Yeah, I'm looking around for anything to do. There's a lot of stuff but that I don't want you to miss, but I guess I can bust into this house that doesn't have much of anything interesting.
Trust no one.
Anybody home?
Hardly a challenge.
Is that blood? No, never mind. What's that?
Free key, yay. A letter titled Beloved Sons. Beloved Sons, I'm not waiting around for the absolute cultists to catch me. I'm heading for the tall timber. Look for me at the fishing hole where we caught that gar. It isn't much, but I left you all the gold. I'll manage without it. Now gear up and get out before it's too late. Remember your training, and Castive, don't drag your feet. When you walk, you leave too obvious a trail. Huh. I don't know if I've met up with those characters anywhere else.
Swift as my feet can carry me. Be wary. This place is trapped.
Let's crack it open.
Oh, it looks like the Suns snooze and lose because I got the gold. It really isn't much.
Don't linger.
This house is the one we already explored.
Before I saw the giants, I saw monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in?
Oh, did we... I don't remember if we talked to all of the tieflings last time.
Not as bad as it could have. God, slow down.
We might well have, and that'll be really embarrassing if we did.
One of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
Back off
It's
and
up for
return to your
discussion.
homes. That's an order.
Waldarians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Ah, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in, soon there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldarians.
I'm pretty sure I'm from here, so chill out. Which is why this response Baldurian, your accent's Rivingtonian. That hardly counts. Really corrects me.
Excuse me? I was born inside the city walls, a Bulgarian through and through. Wherever you're from, clearly they don't teach manners.
Lamau.
You see them over there? Refugees? Ha! Naught but a cover. I know what they really are. Dyed-in-the-wool agents of the Absolute. Mark my words.
She what?
She doesn't move.
Oh, if you tell her
When
to
I
check
tell
out
her
your
to-
boss?
Yeah.
What did she say?
That she has to find a way to bother him without actually bothering him.
Oh, she has to think up an excuse.
Yeah.
That's very funny. You think all of the refugees are hardcore
There's
absolutists?
probably only a handful of rotten apples among them.
No.
No, sorry, this guy I'm
Or,
talking
you
to.
know what they say about rot? It spreads quickly. Ruins the whole bunch.
Between you and me, I don't think there are enough flaming fists here for these refugees.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
Oh, no. You misunderstand. I mean, anyone could be among these refugees. Us Baldurians can't feel safe with so many of them roaming about without proper supervision.
Let's hope Archduke Gortash can make a difference.
And as much as I'd love to knock these effers out, it's probably just a waste of time.
Gods. Not another protester.
I'm not a
Go talk to Nestor
protester.
if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
Poor lady. Anyways.
What are you calling this?
I think it makes sense to tackle this building next.
That was before I saw the giant metal monsters, God.
Wait, where are you going?
Nowhere now.
He's in a jail cell. At least we don't have beds.
Oh, I know what I can do.
I don't care
Wait,
how
Lots
big
of
they
people.
I'll give them a piece of mind.
What are you doing?
Give them a piece of your mind.
Earning myself some gold.
Ah, yes.
And you want to talk about grit?
Aw, I failed.
So we have a circus for the, I mean a poster for the
Last
circus.
Days has returned. See Dryads, Jin, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
So we'll definitely have to visit that. We also have Post House Pigeon poster.
Stelmane is dead. This does not bode well.
Wait, how did he learn that Stelmate died? I mean, Stelmane.
Was that not a poster?
It's not on this poster. I read this. I mean, this poster is about, are you a kindly bird breeder with a love of letters, or perhaps you live near a park of easily snatchable pigeons? Either way, we at Sword Coast Couriers, to send and to serve, are offering double price for any half-able pigeons you can find. Contact Postmaster Arkwright for more information. Note, pigeons preferred, but canaries, finches, parrots, or any other household birds are also accepted. Athletic chickens are negotiable. So I'm guessing they are having a bit of a...
Oh, this kid over here, Lily Beanbottom, just said something about that person.
Stelmane? Duke Stelmane?
Stelmane's death, crime of passion, or deeper conspiracy.
Oh, you have a newspaper seller.
Yeah.
Ah, right there, yeah.
Bet you want to know all about Stelmane's murder? Hottest
I
topic
sure
in
do.
Rivington. Apart from the March of the Absolute's army, I suppose. Got today's edition of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette right here. You want one?
It's only 2 pence, sure.
Excellent. You enjoy that one, all right? It's really gory.
Well, that's a bit worrying. Ritualistic murder of Duke Stelmane at Elfsong still unsolved. Other news, Merchant Guild declares magic item market saved by adventurers. Postmaster Danzo Arkwright in trouble. What is happening to our letters? Donation drive open at refugees camp. Give a little, help a lot. Pressure mounting between Baldurians and refugees. Quote, we can't risk taking spies of the Absolute in. And lastly, Gortash's coronation imminent. Witness the ascension of Baldur's Gate's first Archduke. Well, that's not good. But anyways, we don't want to get too distracted. We should figure out what happened to all those pigeons from the postal service first.
There must be something. A new face. Something to say.
And here he is, Danzo Arkwright.
Shy. Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed.
Delivery not guaranteed. Why do you have a purple worm toxin and a scroll of haste?
Why do I have?
No. Why does this man have those things?
Oh, I
but
don't
anyways, sorry to tell you, I found the body of one of your couriers. He carried this letter. If people don't know what the hell that's talking about, Scratch's owner.
Stumped how I'll replace him. Most want to get into the city these days, not leave it. We've had to cut our courier services completely. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they?
So something is killing all of the messenger
there's
pigeons.
more to his anxiety than a few missing letters.
Level with me. What's really going on here?
Well, one of the missing letters is my own correspondence. A personal matter, nothing serious. But you can understand if people think I can't even deliver my own letters, I'd be finished.
Okay, I can track the letter down, but pay me up front?
I heard he's a good man.
Pog. Wait, was that real, or
there's no harm in you taking a
did you
look?
turn cheats back on?
Here's something to get you started. Bring me the letter.
They are.
Unopened. You'll get the rest.
Alright, and we also have issue 83. Absolute unwelcome. Cult offered cold shoulder in city. Citizens must come first, claims Gortash over refugee rebel. Crackdown on crime crews destabilizes underworld. Steelwatch keeps tight grip on crime's throat. Fist Goa celebrates recruiting season. And Waterdeep wades through red tape over sending aid. Interesting. Am I allowed to take that? No, it would be theft.
There must be something.
Gortash is being named Archduke. Time to pay Worm's Rock a visit.
Alright, we also have a post-delivery complaint and an address book to read.
No traps, please.
Alright, so we're just gonna have to keep our eye out for any sign of disappearing pigeons. But then, over here, you might notice there are doggos. So of course we must investigate.
When will I get to train the dogs again?
Woof.
Sit, stay, heal.
Ah, you speak, which means you're not a dog. So, what the hell are you doing in my kennels?
I like dogs. But also, I think I found one of your dogs, Scratch.
Found him, did you? I can't say I'm surprised. Gomwick never kept him on a tight leash.
I mean, Gomwick's
Bring
dead.
him here, and I'll give him a once-over for you. Check him for worms and so on.
Oh, yes, please. I'd love to see him.
He's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again.
Okay. Come here, Scratch. Oh. Uh-oh. Scratch doesn't look very excited to see these people.
Scratch! Oh, it's good to see you, boy!
Shut up, Dringo, and get back to work. And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy. This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now.
No you freaking won't. He lives with me, you can't just take him.
I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard.
Okay, it's really less impressive when you turn on cheat dice, but...
You'll do no such thing.
It's not just Scratch. She's always hurting the dogs.
Shut your mouth, Dringo.
A dog abuser, huh?
Last warning.
Well, I'm afraid you are now unemployed. I give you the count of 10 to leave these kennels.
Fine. You think you can do a better job without me? Be my guest. They're a useless bunch of mongrels. You're welcome to them.
What a female dog.
You got rid of her? I'll do a better job looking after these dogs than she ever did. I promise.
Okay, that's good enough for me, but also, what just happened? Oh, he's releasing the dogs. That's nice. They don't have to stay cooped up in their cage all day now. But also, where's my animal potion? Oh, you're the one who speaks to animals. Can you talk to these dogs?
I have a lot of potions. I don't think I actually have speak with animals.
You have it right there on your person. Probably did it to talk to Yenna's cat.
It was probably a potion.
Yes, I'm aware.
Mistress is gone. Mistress is gone! I mean, such terrible news. She will be missed.
Yeah, sure, dog.
Thank you for making Mistress go away. She was horrible.
Okay. I'm sure that we could have just offed her if it came to that, but we had cheat dice, so it doesn't matter. And then we can go... Oh, and then you should go talk to Scratch at camp.
Stumbled across those letters yet?
Wait. Oh, right, that was about... the letters we found on Gombe. Go back to camp and talk to Scratch.
I won't say it again. But we want to clear from Arm. There's nowhere else to go. Please.
Oh, book I missed.
But please, don't look
That's
at
not
me.
Scratch.
There must be something. Fascinating.
Oh, an urgent report for Duke Ravengard. I mean, Ravenguard's missing, and we have his son, so this really belongs
good
to
to be back
us.
at camp. How I've missed the smells. Indeed. And I'm sure Dringo will do a great job. He always took good care of me.
So if you couldn't tell, we might have skipped a bit of the quest there. She's supposed to, like,
take him,
and then you're supposed to
You smell
find some
very
way to get him back.
delicious, but I
F
will
that.
not bite you. Nice here. The caves smell like rotting
Pretty
meat.
sure I've already shut off all of his dialogue. So anyways, back to this letter that is rightfully ours.
All kind.
Refugees.
Urgent report for Duke Ravengard. Duke Ravengard, eyes only. After marching west from Moonrise Towers, the Absolute's forces took Anga of Lead and then split them into two wings. One wing, consisting mainly of bugbears and human mercenaries and brigands, has remained north of the Cheonthar and is traveling west on the Skadask Road, threatening Tempest's Tears, which by the time you read this has probably already fallen. The second wing, mostly goblins of the Seven Tribes, bolstered by hobgoblins, crossed to the southern bank of the river and is marching west past Sunrise Spire, ultimately threatening Rivington and Worm's Crossing. Both wings are commanded by cadres of renegade drow officers, easily identifiable during daylight hours by their broad-brimmed shade hats. There are notably fewer of these officers in the ramshackle southern wing, and I think the goblins would be vulnerable to ambush in the fields south of Rivington. Scout Menep Nashkalan. I did read that in my own playthrough, and I never saw anything like it come to pass, so I don't know what that was about. I think it's just kind of talking about the Absolute Army.
Better not be cursed.
Wait, we have a letter from Arabella here. The ink is still fresh, and the letter is drawn in careful hand. Hey you, so I owe you a lot. For one, I don't know what the inside of a snake's belly looks like. For another, you let me stay at your camp. And for another, you found out what happened to Moms and Pops. I'm on my own now, and Bone Man says it's a good thing. I just have to let the weave guide me. And as far as I can tell, it's tugging me to Baldur's Gate, so I'm headed there first. Anyways, thanks for everything. I won't forget it. Signed, Arabella. Okay. And we got a quest update from that. Arabella is back from learning how to control her powers. We can trust that her magic will be there to help us when we need it most. Okay. Oh, Red, have we talked to Jaheira since we've been in Act 3?
Don't waste a step.
Pretty sure I talked to Halson. Where is he in this camp? I thought he was up here. Oh, also a weird thing about this camp. There's a freaking destroyed house, and there's a giant badger in the wreck, and a mysterious hole that I cannot interact with, so I don't know why it's there. It's just very mysterious. But anyways, where is Halson? Oh. Oh no. No, okay, here it is.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
I don't know why you're going without a tent again. I think actually that's because of their update.
That foul shapeshifter Orin is like a scavenger beast, probing us for weaknesses. Do not let her shake your resolve.
Okay. Tahir is here.
So Bal's chosen is a doppelganger. I should not be surprised. They have ever been among his favorite servants. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. Good.
Do I know anything of doppelgangers? Well, with the power of cheats, yes.
Shape-shifting monstrosities of unknown origin. Doppelgangers are unnatural predators. Their latent empathic abilities helping them to know, imitate, and eventually replace their prey.
She wants us paranoid, likely to make a mistake.
The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated.
Yeah, I don't think that lady would.
Tell the Lordling that Orin is
work
watching.
well as a politician.
Seems that Gortash and Orin
much
have had a
bloodlust.
little falling out. We should leverage that.
How are you faring without your
You
harp?
think me lonely? In truth, I prefer travel in a small pack such as this. Unburdened by numbers, we're free to act rather than react. A little like the old days. With allies every bit as peculiar. Give or take a few tadpoles.
Honestly, I think our pack here is bigger than literally all of the harpers in this game, but okay. Your experience will be an asset.
A kind way of saying, ye gods, I hope her dusty bones don't break at the first blow. Fear not for me. I will try my very best to keep up. That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme.
Is it true you fought
It was
the dead
Baal
tree before?
alone we faced in our time. And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder?
Lamau. Please, you're only one of those things.
Don't tell me which. Against all life experience, I will choose to assume the best. Ask it.
More questions. You mentioned you know something of
More
Lith.
than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind. I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I.
Who are you speaking to? Maybe I'm the parasite puppeting this body. Or my mind is still my own. I plan to keep it that way.
I believe you. You remind me of another I knew, marked by forces beyond their control. The gods can grant power or strip it away, but so long as your will remains, you have the only weapon you need.
Okay. And her companion quest at the moment says we should head to Baldur's Gate and meet her contacts in the city. Okay. Back to Rivington. So now that we've dealt with that, we need to keep an eye out for pigeon murder evidence. Let's hit the windmill. Oh, and of course there's something down the well, there always is.
Always something down the well.
Uh-oh. Anyways.
How delicious. Oh, for a skeleton king.
I've got a long road ahead. One day I'll catch a break.
Final warning. This is a notice demanding that the miller pay off his debt lest his creditors oust him and claim the mill for themselves. I'm gonna have to destroy most of this stuff. I forgot this isn't my auto loot run. I mean my auto sell run. Oh, we have a sleeping mind flayer on the ground there. I remembered it was there. It's just, I'm just reenacting my reaction from the first time. I legitimately looted half the room before I noticed he was there. So, what's your deal, bro?
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate.
Where'd you find a mind flayer?
Basement of the windmill.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't feel very fortunate. I could yell at him, "Wake up, squid face."
Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak, vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on. Kill it. Absorb its power.
What the frick are you talking about, bro? Let's see if we can talk this out. But, if we can't, you should probably be here to absorb its power.
Come no closer, you. You. What are you? What am I sensing? You are like me. Like I was. A vessel yet to transform. Help me. I am so hungry.
I don't remember hearing screaming when I entered the windmill, but, was that you?
My vessel. He fought the transformation. He found it excoriating. I can still taste his terror. It is delicious, but will not sustain me. We need to feed. We need a brain fresh and frantic to restore our strength. I shall be here, waiting for your return.
I guess
Curtail
I agreed to
sympathy.
bring him a
We wish to destroy the Elder Brain.
A brain?
Nourish its thoughts.
I mean, we do have plenty of brains in camp, probably. No brains. None that I can find. Well, I do know of one corpse that I can bring in.
Here we go.
Although, I doubt this will work because... I feel like they'd usually do that if dead brains worked.
Always room for more.
Anyways, you coming to the windmill or not?
Oh, you want me to come?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, Mr. Sharky asking, can I see your build? Okay, on this guy I have the average throwing build, except the cloak. The cloak's just kind of random.
What? What did I just discover?
Probably the key next to the house right there. Mr. Sharky says, I just finished the game, but he sort of rushed Act 3. He was dirge.
Well, hello.
On Asterion, we have these stats and all of these traits. 5 levels in Rogue to Assassin, 5 levels in Ranger to Gloomstalker so far. The throwing build is 5 levels in Barbarian for Berserker, and 4 levels in Rogue for Thief, and then 1 in Fighter. Cinderella is rocking some combination of Paladin and Warlock. And Shadowheart is a level 10 Sorcerer with a single letter level in Cleric. No. No, that's not right. She's a level 10 Cleric with a level in Sorcerer. Storm Sorcerer specifically, to be able to fly as a bonus action after casting a spell in combat. Anyways, here's a body for you.
You have returned with a meal, I hope.
Oh, yep, offer him the body you're carrying.
Option is no longer valid.
Oh, okay, sorry. Let me pick it back up.
You pick it up?
Yep.
There we go.
Yes. That will do nicely.
Did you think you'd just throw it on the floor and he'd bend over and start eating it?
Yes.
So I shall aid you.
You feel its presence gently probing the palace of your mind. As it finds a mostly vacant spot, power and knowledge flood your brain, unlocking a new secret.
Now leave. I will feed alone.
Oh.
Feels like I've lost something.
You just broke your oath, I guess.
Oh, why?
I don't know. Apparently that was considered an evil thing to do, even though we didn't kill the body ourselves. Anyways, we probably shouldn't let this guy live. Because he's just gonna go on a brain spree. Right?
I don't know, is he?
I don't know, he's a newly born mind flayer, unless we continually feed him, I guess. I mean, it'd be a different story if he came to our
You've done
camp.
me a service. Now leave.
Did he...
Oh yeah, which paladin class were you?
I don't remember. I don't know what he gave me, though. Oh, maybe he gave us a mind flare. Parasite.
Yeah, I think that must have been what it was, yeah.
So I can choose one.
That's nice of him.
Alright.
He was Oath of Vengeance.
Oh yeah, I was Oath of Vengeance.
He's level 5 Paladin Oath of Vengeance, level 5 Warlock the Fiend. And Shadowheart is 1 level in Storm Sorcery and 9 levels of Light Domain Cleric.
Here goes nothing.
But I don't know, I guess we'll leave him here and...
See what happens.
No. I killed him, and I don't think I got a tadpole out of it, so... We're already ahead in that regard. I don't know what that chest is doing there. Anyways, what were we doing? Oh right, just kind of exploring a bit. Except not really exploring because I remember most of this. Over here, chickens were murdered for no apparent reason. Let's come over here.
Another defeat will wipe us out.
Apparently, the Oath of Vengeance wanted you to kill the Mind Flayer, not aid it.
So we may shed blood tomorrow.
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
And we could still
My
do
friend from
that
the Hag Swarm.
afterward.
You join us as we honor our fallen dead.
Oh right, that
You're
would
a bright
definitely
light
be
on a dark day.
breaking Oath of
Even you,
Vengeance, though,
my
'cause
erstwhile quarry.
I think vengeance is mostly about sticking
Hello
to your
again.
word.
Frey, Vald Durovna. Frey, Vald Blast.
I feel we're intruding. We should leave quickly.
Calm yourself. You will not be harmed. Our leader has called off the hunt. She wishes to speak to you.
Im orak nete. Krasin netra. So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you.
If you want to throw him on that pirate, please support that. No. What do you want with
The last time
Historian?
your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future.
He was
When I was
committed to
hunting
do
you,
that.
I was to bring you back here, interrogate you, discover how to save our children, and then destroy you.
But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
I mean, not directly, but yeah, kind of.
Kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
It was more dumb luck than any skill on his part.
One is just as important as the other, I find. And our luck has been poor. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead.
How can you be sure, Stark?
I spent 200 years bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days before killing them.
I know our plight is grim, but if there is even a chance to save them, we must take it.
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
Sindo, I can hear that.
Oh, sorry.
And the stream can hear it. You owe them revenge, Astarion. If nothing else, you owe them that.
Suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Which we were already gonna
Thank
get
you.
anyways, because...
From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done.
Okay. Alright, I think that's basically everything in this area. It's time to go to the circus.
Worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
Which is right here.
Not a chance. Your mother will kill me. Let the kid come. He wants to teach them refugees a lesson, right?
Dad,
How many red caps
what's that monster?
Did we talk to these people?
Oh.
If you're after a job, Neverwinter is on the lookout for adventurers. That's where we're headed.
They're going all the way to Neverwinter, huh?
You look like you need to clean off the road dirt. Almost as much as I do. No good ends with hot water in a tub on this side of the crossing, though.
I guess it's just
I ain't
basic
looking
thing.
to make friends or enemies. Go bother someone else.
If you are in the market for potions, I highly recommend the Velveteen Elixir. I've not been this well stocked since Waterdeep.
Hey, I recognize that face. That's Wolverine's face. Or no, Barkus,
Wolverine.
Barkus Root's face.
Oh, so they just reused?
Well, yeah, like most of the NPCs.
Dad says there's already too many refugees, and the city can't hold any more. We've got to keep them out.
Go ahead and talk to the other people in the line.
What? Oh, you mean his parents?
No!
Any of the refugees give you hassle, come to us.
Oh, actually,
we know
yes.
how to handle them.
You've accidentally found a gay couple and their daughter.
Baldurian. Good. Lots of unfamiliar faces in the city these days.
At least I think that's who they are. Anyways.
Please, go ahead of us. My son is a little nervous.
What are you nervous about, kid?
I want to see Dribbles, but I don't like the monster at the door.
That is fair. It is very creepy, and I don't know what it's doing here.
Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
Quick save here. Nothing worth buying. Why you got a goal sniping people?
This is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji.
That's not high.
Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful.
I mean, we are murderers, but we're not vicious ones that kill indiscriminately.
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries.
Okay.
Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Ah! Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No light.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you.
But I really want to go to the circus.
Dad?
Apparently we can bribe him for 200 to come in, or I could shout at him that I'll make him smell of dead meat. Move.
Just persuade him.
Yep. I should have let you do this convo. You would have had better odds on that one without cheats.
Damned if I'm not a sucker for big eyes and a heartfelt plea. Very well. Welcome to the Circus of the Last Days. Have fun and be sure to catch the star of our show, Dribbles the Clown.
Yay! Circus time. Okay, so the very first thing that you should do is you should talk to this lady here. Good quick save.
This one?
Yes.
A city of stone and steel is an endless scream in nature's womb. I have felt no peace here until your eyes.
Shouldn't we have had Halcyon for this?
There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun.
I mean, maybe when I talk to her.
You're in love, are you not? You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor, truth a sword, and trust a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
Do it.
It can't hurt, I suppose. Unless you embarrass me. Then you might find yourself hurting in a whole manner of ways.
Ooh. Better be careful.
You really do need to be careful. I don't necessarily know the answers
Be
on
still
this
as
one.
stone to earth. And remember to breathe.
Astarion doesn't even threaten you about embarrassing him, but if you do, you do fail.
Oh, nothing's happening.
What? Nothing is happening on your screen?
Oh, now it just changed.
Okay.
And now I'm somewhere else.
Why did it take so
I
long to
see
load?
you.
I don't know.
See the bond between you. So tender, so fragile. But do you see it for yourselves? Shadowheart. An endless storm surges behind sharp eyes. Listen. Think. From where does Shadowheart draw comfort on a cold, dark night?
That is not the correct answer.
Well put. Though I'll forgive a middling wine so long as the company makes up the difference.
I figured that one because the first night we spent together, she suggested the vintage.
Thrums with pleasure. Strong, vital, pulsing with affection. The heart craves comfort, but needs respect. How does one earn the dark-haired maiden's respect?
She's not dark-haired anymore, but okay, go off.
Farting on her.
Yeah, you got it.
I gotta do.
Oh, okay.
That's why I say it.
It's fair.
I would never.
I would never.
Between you.
Okay, I'm gonna redo that one.
I don't think you would have failed, but
yeah,
it's
but
very funny.
By farting on herself. I wonder who, when making this part of the game, thought of that as an answer.
Very good. Just don't say it so loud.
The sweetest loves dance lightly on the tongue, but now we must dig deeper, into the most painful reaches of the spirit. Shame sits in the soul of all. To tame it, we must name it. Shadowheart, what is her deepest shame?
Her hair. She can't swim.
I didn't think a little game would sting so much when I agreed to this. But you're right. A perfect score. I'm flattered. Have you been studying up on me every night at camp?
How close you are.
Yes.
The recommended answer was number 1 there.
Rhythm. But I know the truth. Only one face haunts your dreams each night. Close your eyes, sweetness, and she will come to you.
Oh. Oh. Right.
Yikes.
Still rolling in the muck, I see. Gortash knows you are coming. Knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. Oh, your bond will not save you. He will wrap its cord around your neck and make you swing from it. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
Oh wait, maybe I should have done it with Howson to get approval up with him.
She's toying.
Cause she's gone now, right? I didn't know she could be an Orin, actually. Oh well.
Yeah, she's gone now.
Uh,
I did save right before that, so if you want to do it with Halson, we could go back and do that.
Or better yet, we could prevent her from being Orin by finding Orin in other places first. I think it's worth it, yeah, go back.
Alright.
So I accidentally got my Orins out of the way really quickly by talking to everybody. So one of the Orins is all the way over here.
I've heard Althea made her way into the city.
Oh, we chose to go through the donation center, even though the doors are locked. That's very funny.
I'm gonna talk to Akka by...
Oh, yeah, actually, that's a great use of her time. Spin up to 19 times with him.
So many more could have survived if I had done the right
But not 20.
Approach!
Yes.
Ugly one!
Approach, ugly one.
Yes! Behold! Akabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable. Akabi has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. Win the spoils of such conquest. Or, if luck smiles upon you, win the grand prize, the jackpot. No more questions. Spin or don't.
Spin.
Let us see if you have luck's favor.
You notice a glint in Akabi's beard. As it glows, the wheel moves away from the jackpot. He is cheating.
Hopefully that's no surprise to you.
No jackpot for you, ugly one.
But he does have
may have
some
this.
worthwhile items among his other prizes. Don't call him out on rigging it yet.
Spin again?
Yeah, just keep spinning 19 times. I'll check in and see what you got afterward.
Thought I would have noticed some explosive teddy bears lying around. Guess not.
Why is
Well
the
done, I suppose.
thing sparky?
The wheel?
Yeah. Well, the little
God.
arrow on the top of the wheel sparks.
Imagine for kidding.
Wait, are you sure this is before we talk to the lady?
before we talked? Yeah. She's still there, right?
I don't know for sure, actually. Let me go check. Or you could send Shadowheart to check.
Think about it. They're stuck here with no coin and nothing to do.
How many red caps are missing?
She is still there.
I've lost track of how many times I've spun already. I think I'm on 3.
Okay, for some reason this isn't Orin right now.
Thought I would have noticed some God.
She's at the Elf Song Tavern, hopefully making herself comfortable.
Have to keep going.
Alas! No!
Okay, you got the Mirror of Aging, definitely a Broom of Flying, Shress's Crest voucher, a +1 breast plant, his old lamp.
He told me no, I think I might have gone too far.
Uh-oh.
I don't even think I got to 15.
Okay, well, can I still spin?
Akabi's prizes are spent.
Oh, frick. Well,
I got all his prizes.
Nope. You didn't get the jackpot, and that is the most important one, so you're gonna need to rewind. Maybe I got the number of spins wrong, sorry, let me check. Yeah, sorry, it's 15 normal spins.
Ah. So stop at 14?
No, stop after 15.
How did the wine sack get empty, Garen?
I bet somebody drank it, Ma.
Something's on my mind.
Approach!
Thought I would have noticed.
Breathe deep.
Pretty sure they'll need labourers to shore up the walls for you.
You're right. I thought so.
Take the wood from the cart too. That'll be good for fire.
Alright, I'm on 10.
Nice.
Okay, that's 15.
Okay, quick save here. Okay, now.
Staff of a Mumbling Wizard.
Yes, that is actually one of the most important weapons you can get from it. It casts Firebolt ? Or no, Fireball ? Which means that it usually casts Fireball. Or
Bag of molding.
It usually casts fire bolts, but sometimes it casts fireball. But either way,
Reverse rain cloak.
It's always free.
The wear is perpetually just a little bit damp.
Yep.
Disrobing blink step. What?
Oh yeah. If you read the spell, it's basically
Clothes do not teleport with
it's
you.
Misty
Yeah.
Step, but your clothes don't go with it. All right,
Come back hand axe.
I've almost found the second Orin, I think.
Always returns to its owner after being thrown. However, it has no eyes and therefore dreadful aim, inevitably returning to its thrower blade end first.
Amazing.
Hang on a sec. I gotta test this out. Whoops, that's not one of them.
Oh dear. Someone's left.
Where are you?
What?
Where are you? Come here.
Oh my god, fine.
Gotta test this on somebody.
I mean, you could just throw it at the ground.
Fine, I'll test it on this guy. I quick saved.
On my way.
You sought to fight, and now you have.
How much damage did you get?
Let me throw it again because it went to a cutscene real quick.
It's true. It did 3 slashing damage.
It does 5 damage to me.
Or it does, it can do 3 to 5, but yeah, that's very funny. Oh my god, wait. I knew about the way we're going to use to win the jackpot, but I didn't know that bards can also distract a copy with a DC 15 performance check with either a joke or a well-timed fart to win the jackpot.
Wait a second.
Trap. How considerate.
But don't do the jackpot yet because only one of us can do it, and I kinda need it to be on stream.
Unlucky Thief's Glove. Sleight of hand +2. Whenever the wearer steals anything, a piece of coal appears in their pocket like a tiny dusty condemnation.
There are traps about.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a penalty, but most of
Do
the
you
time
also
it's
get
just
the
free
item?
gold, yeah.
There are traps.
Unfortunately, it also has a chance of the coal being on fire, which will hurt you, and definitely break your stealth.
The Mumbling Wizard Staff either casts Fireball or Firebolt at
Yeah,
random.
as I was explaining.
Just like old times.
Okay.
Eternal Carafe of Wine, or sometimes Acid.
Please tell me this is Orin.
A little chicanery. A little souvenir.
Ring of Truthfulness.
My legs. I can't feel them. Tell the others. Let the boss know.
This man is not long for this world. It's too late. This man is far beyond anyone's help. You hear the blood gurgle in his struggling lungs. His last ounce of strength is spent.
Well, I guess we can no longer prevent the Carnival Lady from being Orin.
Everything you want for supper.
Not enough to organize the
I think she is locked in as Orin.
I'm gonna talk to the Zara, the mummy.
Oh yeah, do.
not understand common? Do you want to buy face paints?
Anyways, have fun with those. They do work. I'm going to get house.
I have a lot on my mind.
Oakfather preserve you. There is no room for me, I'm afraid. Perhaps dismiss another. Ready at your side.
What did you say?
I'm gonna sell some stuff to her if I can.
Okay.
Like these goddamn bottles you keep giving me.
Alright, let me do house and level up before I forget.
Definitely a broom of flying. This magical broom bestows the power of flight to winged beings. Warning, chickens not included.
Yep.
The circus genie owns this gem, so whenever I sell it, it's gonna go back to him.
Oh. Alright, cantrip produce flame is indeed the only thing he gains at this level. Alright, let me know when you're done so you can watch me and House and unless you don't
Mirror
wanna
of
watch that.
aging. This mirror will show yourself as an elderly person, provided you look into it for long enough.
It's so dumb.
I just have a random potion, no effects. I'm selling that.
Alright, do you want to watch me on the romance quiz with Housen or no?
Yeah, I'll do it in just a sec.
Okay.
I just gotta sell all these silver glasses I've got from who knows where. Silver plates, silver spoon. Alright. Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm ready.
The city of stone and steel is an endless scream in nature's womb. I have felt no peace here. Until now, your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor, truth a sword, and trust a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love. I will look into your hearts.
Okay, I'm curious if Housen has any reaction to her.
There is a great...
She only wants to speak to the leaders.
More interesting times.
You return, Stira. Shall I look into your heart? You and your beloved both and see if your love will stand the test.
Oh my
of
god, so
time.
many herbs.
She has to sell? Nice.
Why do you keep calling me Sierra?
Forgive me. I had not realized. My beloved, before she died, was a woman of great strength.
I think this lady is real now as well.
I called her Stira in our quiet moments.
I don't know how we did this.
Of her.
I suppose we braved greater dangers together than public embarrassment. Do as you wish.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe. I see you. I see the bond between you. So tender, so fragile. But do you see it for yourselves? Halcyon, nature's gentle steward and furious defender. Listen, think. When is he most comfortable?
This is the truth. I live for the wilderness. Comfort is for the farm animal, snug in its pen.
Oh, I think on Astarion's quiz, the approval points only come from his wrong answers or something.
Strong.
What?
Because he doesn't want you airing his dirty laundry to this random lady.
We strive to do our utmost. To prove ourselves worthy.
So the approval point
Tell
responses
me,
are all like jokes and shit.
of what is Halcyon most proud?
This is the truth. I sense I will never surpass that moment. When nature awoke from its nightmare.
The sweetest loves dance lightly on the tongue. But now we must dig deeper. Into the most painful reaches of the spirit. Life is full of victory and loss. You cannot have one without the other. Halcyon. What is his greatest failure?
It is true. Nature suffered while I dawdled, and allowed myself to be distracted. The curse is no more true, but imagine if I'd been faster, bolder, better. Lives would have been saved. More than I care to count. But I must move on. Nature demands that I do. I had high expectations, but even still, I am impressed. You may know me better than I know myself.
How close you are. Two hearts beating a perfect rhythm. But I know the truth.
Nope, it is
Only
Orin.
one face haunts
Crazy.
your dreams each night. Close
Truly a
your
master
eyes,
impersonator.
sweetness, and she will come to you.
Maybe it's the first NPCs that you lock up. I mean, that you
Still
like
rolling in the muck, I see.
witness with your characters.
Gortash knows you are coming. Knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. Oh, your bond will not save you. He will wrap its cord around your neck and make you swing from it. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
She's toying with me. What does she want? Oakfather preserve you. Best be on my way. Already feeling better.
It's not enough. We have a gallery of villains. I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced or because this group is full of weirdos. I won't lie. The thought hardly fills me with glee. Even with my newfound advantages, he's still an incredibly powerful vampire. But he's arrogant too. If he does hear I'm back, he'll try to take me and expose himself in the process. Then I'll be able to strike. It's something of a gamble, true, but if I can win, if I can beat him, it would be worth any risk. So yes, I do worry about facing him. But if we can get his attention, finding the ritual's location will be much easier, and that could give me the edge I need. Well, obviously I would, but you have so many... Well, in that...
Oakfather preserve you. I've been unfair, but honestly, you've surpassed the... What would you like to know? Anytime.
Okay. Halsin's Act 3 romance only happens on long rest, which really sucks. And also it seems to be the lowest priority long rest event. But anyways.
What now?
Okay, over here. Talk to this Boney.
You're not gonna do whatever it is you need to do with the gin?
We don't have time for it in this episode.
Uh-oh. This guy?
Yes.
Shall we?
Darling, we have a customer. Is your camp drab? Dreary? Then you have come to the right place. Browse our bespoke, stony and bony creations. Or commission a statue in your likeness. It is our most sought-after service. Bony, at your service. That there is my darling wife, Stony. Is she not magnificent? To think she chose me. Why, I wake up every morning with a smile on my face. Now, what can I do for you? Oh, my wife shall be delighted. Customs are her favorite, particularly when their facial structure is as unique as yours.
Okay. Keep in mind, we can only have one of these. The character it depicts will get a permanent bless effect, and it will cost 5,000 gold. And if you get the statue of you naked, I will not be able to show any of it, really.
You'll never be able to go to camp again.
Well, I think it'll censor the statue, because in my single player world, I did get the naked statue, and when I have genitals turned off, it just uses a leaf.
Shadowheart would really love the one of me naked, but...
Or you could get one of Shadowheart naked.
Are you sure that'd be okay? For your stream and all?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it would. I don't know.
We'll just go with the armed and ready for battle.
Stony, darling, let us put this towards our getaway in the Moonshay Isles. I'll have your statue shipped to your camp. You shall love it. We guarantee it.
Oh, check his other wares, though.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, the adventurer returns.
Flesh to stone, stone skin, stone wall, some gems, basilisk oil. See what I can sell. I have so many unique items. Do we need the other hand of Vecna?
No, that's one of the gag items from the Jinn, but it is funny.
Alright.
What if it's true that it is the other hand of Vecna?
Thinking about things to sell.
Oh, and I killed the genie before I examined any of these.
It's just glitzy trash. It's
But
just cheap tat.
literally every item behind him is fake.
Mm.
Even though they look like the real things from afar.
Wondrous.
What happens if I talk to Stony?
I doubt you'll be able to understand her, but go ahead and try it.
Yeah, I can't understand her.
Alright, before
Popper
we do...
time.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, hungry little hobgoblin. Want a treato? I has lots of treatos, and magics, and junks I finds. Don't worry. I only takes junks from dead people. I is nice.
Grave robber.
Shut up! Stupid piss incense smeller!
Oh, okay! I thought he was nice.
Lots of times. The beasts ate a kiddo the other day, and I got some good stuffs. I mean, circus is safe. Do not worry. Yes. Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you.
Oh, I lied. Astarian's positive approval answers are generally correct. But he also has some negative approval answers that are correct. which is not the case for any of the other characters as far as I can see.
I think that's everything useful.
Oh my freaking god, you can do that quiz quiz with Minthara.
Bye-bye now. Come back to Papa soon.
You should try a performance again.
You mean play my instrument?
Yep.
Probably down here with the rest of them.
Yep.
Let me talk to them first, see what happens.
That's fair.
Not now. I must.
Viola Silvertongue at your service, or I will be, once my set is done.
Oh, she gets incredibly territorial if you're officially a bard. In fact, I actually talked my way into here by saying I was the replacement bard, I think.
Wow.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Ah! Lucille! It's pose, grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob, you have the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg. Ah! And Boris. Boris! Put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up. Interrupting a massacre? Merkel, help me! These three make the art of dance look like a ritual sacrifice. Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. Normally I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage. But these graceless skellies need my full attention. Enjoy my circus, darling.
Her circus.
Yep. Anyways, yes, she's the ringmaster. But anyways, we will get a quest from her after we come back because that's all the time we have for this episode. Tune in just a bit for the continuation. This has been Minecraft Jr. and Sanda signing off. See y'all in a bit. Bye-bye.